York. Just like I pictured it. Skyscrapers. And everything. Hi, I'm Stuart Pigott, but you won't be seeing much of me because I'm the man behind the camera. I'm here in New York because tonight's the night. Out on the East River there's going to be a cruise in celebration of my favourite wine, Riesling. And you can bet your bottom dollar that my camera and I are going to be on that boat. Some people say that Riesling tastes fruity. Others say that Riesling smells flowery. Riesling, the best white wine grape on earth. This is the Rhine Valley, birthplace of the Riesling grape. What is this Riesling thing really all about? I'm supposed to be an expert, but in the end, my opinion is just that, one opinion. So before leaving my home in Berlin for New York City, I came here to Rudesheim on the Rhine to talk to one of Germany's leading winemakers, Theresa Breuer of the Georg Breuer estate. Theresa, what is the best wine in the world?
Muss ich auf Englisch antworten?
Yes, we're in English, I'm afraid.
Oh, shit. That was not part of the deal. Best wine in the world? I don't know. The one that you drink when you're thirsty and you're longing for something different than water?
What would it be for you?
Well, it's really a question of the moment. Well, if I wouldn't say Riesling, I would be stupid. So, Riesling? Dry Riesling?
Properly dry Riesling.
Probably dry Riesling.
And how might that taste?
Well, acidity. Well, if a Riesling for me must have acidity, so it's just a question of good balance, good surrounding to that acidity, but well, intensity, complexity, minerality. But that's a word you should not talk about.
Why?
Because it's not, well, kind of used after terroir and climate change. Used too much. So, well, let's say acidity, well balanced acidity and a little bit of fruit next to it.
Helps.
What?
Oh, there's the dog.
And the important guy.
There he is. Okay, I admit that it's hard to believe, but this 24-seat wine bar is actually the American HQ of the global Riesling movement. This is one of the coolest places in New York. On the door it says, yes, this is the bathroom. And this is indeed the bathroom of Terroir Wine Bar in New York, where I happen to be sitting at this moment.
I love from chain, but you can't. There's no need to rally for a revolution of days. If the place is not broken, in fact, the place is
We're sitting in Hearth, which you founded with Marco Canora back in '03. But the big action started in '08 when Terroir, the first Terroir down the road, opened up, or?
It did. I didn't have any big number of years behind me saying, you must do a wine bar, even though I am a so-called wine guy. But when the opportunity came up for this small little space, I said, well, it's very inexpensive. Let's do it, and let's figure out something to do inside it. And I looked at it as a sandbox. And in my sandbox, our sandbox, my toys, my rules, etc. And so, in thinking through this, it allowed me to take our attitude towards wine and superimpose it, not just in a space, but upon people. Because the risks financially, with cheap rent and low labor, meant that even if I screwed up royally, I still wasn't going to have to close. That I could still somehow figure out a way to make this place work. And lo and behold, here we are 5 years later. And, you know, like the little engine that could, the little terroir that is 550 square feet, 24 seats, has allowed us to open up 3 more actual places with a 5th on the way. And I think we have had an influence well beyond the front door of 413 East 12th Street with the type of wine program that we have fashioned and our attitude towards wine and how we sell and talk about wine.
Why Riesling?
Why Riesling? Well, you know, one of the many things that we've done at Terroir since we opened, the summer of Riesling has probably been the most poignant. It's had a scale beyond that old 550 square foot space. Like every sommelier and beverage director and lover of wine, you invariably find your way to Riesling and you fall in love with it. You say to yourself and to your friends, why don't more people drink this incredible grape? And so, faced with that, I said, okay, well, here is an opportunity for me to take this love affair. By no means did I say it's not the only wine. I love the world of wine. And I just want Riesling to get the same respect as everything else. So I said, okay, well, summer's coming up. It's hot, it's humid, it's all of these things. Riesling with its relative lightness and/or crisp acidity and/or flavor profile, I think is a perfect summer wine. So if I'm going to get people to drink Riesling, I can't make Riesling, you know, 2 or 3 of 20 different wine by the glass choices. I have to go full throttle. I essentially have to eliminate all other choices and force people to drink Riesling. So starting on the first day of summer 2008, I took off all of my white wines by the glass and I substituted 30 Rieslings. And it wasn't for a month or 2 months. It was for the entire 94 days of the summer, because when we make a commitment, we make a goddamn commitment. And Riesling demands that of you. I think it's a very easy grape and wine to love, but after getting over that initial joy, that smile, that little sex appeal, there's some serious shit going on in there, and you have to pay attention to the wine.
So today you're in New York for what reason?
I'm here for the Summer of Riesling, and tonight there will be a rock concert on a boat, and we're going on a 3 hours trip along the river, and so I'm very excited. I will drink many, many German wines, and I will talk a lot about German wines, so I'm very excited.
Me too.
Well, Your Holiness, Your Highness, our boat tonight for your journey is the Jewel. Originally the Half Moon, but we wanted to take it up a step. You are worthy of the Jewel.
Perfect.
Wait, hold on. At least this amount.
What am I wearing? Where at? Oh shit, I'm back in Berlin. What am I doing here? Fuck, it's a flashback. Take me back to New York. Me neither. It's the first time I've seen her, you know? It's me again. Making your first movie single-handed is a hell of a business, and I don't recommend it. First of all, you have to hold the camera steady. Then, you have to come up with some really good ideas, because otherwise, it ends up looking like just another bloody home movie.